Okay, so the most important thing about the mall strat for the speedrun strat is to make sure that you are full on health. So you can cheat and check your med kit and see if you can use it. If you can't use it, then you're full and you're ready to go. If you need to heal, heal. Because what we're going to do when we get in the boat is pretty dangerous, and you're probably going to get shot up a couple of times. Yes. So right here, it's just normal. We're just going to swim over to the rope. You don't have to be fast at this or anything. Just swim over to the rope.
This way, come on.
Swim over to Jesse, and Jesse will take us over the rope here.
Need a hand? Sniper spotted in 12. Sniper sighted at the marina, likely a trespasser. Any nearby units report. Over.
Shit. You four, take the land bridge to the marina. The rest of you, hold here. Wait for orders.
What the fuck? We're supposed to wait here while our guys are being sniped?
See if I can do a,
I'll have more than enough people to take care of one.
find a save file here someplace. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck doing this quite a few times. Yeah. Showing you the ropes. Okay. You can make a save file right when this cutscene starts. Right here. So we'll make a save file. And we need to find a spot to save it. Channel 13 is not that big a deal. Kind of a pain in the butt going through that again. It's gotta be the hospital. The marina. The escape. We can do this one. Okay, so we're going to skip the cutscene. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through this real quickly. So we're going to swim. We're going to dive underwater right at the corner of the building. But we're not going to go all the way down into the water. What we want to do is we want to swim very efficiently and in a straight line. We want to get our swimming over as fast as we can and get up out of the water as quickly as we can. So we're not going to go all the way down to the bottom. We're going to go about halfway to 3/4 down into the water. Swim as straight line, beeline everything. Cut your corners, beeline. And then when you get out of the water on the concrete area, you need to let yourself get your balance again. One of the big mistakes that I made quite a bit is when I would crawl out of that water, I would try to take off and get going, and Ellie would just yeet herself off of the ramp or the bridge one way or the other. I'm sure if anybody tried this strat, that's what happened to him. So you got to just let yourself settle. You need to get out of the water, let Ellie take a couple of steps, then you can start to go. From there, I'll show you a trick that tells you whether you're ahead or behind in time. So let's get over there right now. So right now you're holding on sprint, so you can swim as fast as you can. And as soon as we get about a foot or two ahead of this corner of this building, you're gonna dive right here. And then go down just a little bit, not all the way, and just start beelining it. Cut all these corners right here. As fast as you can. Climb out of the water. Let her settle, then go. Okay, so that dialogue cue right there when he says, patrol the perimeter. If you're not to about this spot by the time he says that, then you're behind. That dialogue cue tells you whether you're ahead or behind. You need to be about right here when he starts to say it. Or somewhere in this area. If he's said it and you haven't even taken off yet, then you're extremely behind. So I'm going to show you both ways to do it or some different ways that you can do it. So let's keep running.
Any more surprises today?
I think we're probably okay. We're sprinting this whole way, jogging or yogging. We're going to go to the end. We're going to go to the end of this ramp, and right before we get to the end of this ramp, maybe like one step before it, we're just going to hit sprint real quick. And what that's going to allow us to do is when we drop into the water, we won't drop all the way down into the water. We'll just bob. We'll drop into the water, come back up very quickly, and you can just spam triangle to get in the boat. And as soon as you see the triangle prompt go away, that's all you need, and you'll get right in the boat. That will save you from going all the way down under the water, coming back up, and then spamming the triangle. Sometimes you still will. It takes a little bit of practice to get that that last sprint with that last step at the ramp. It takes a little while to kind of get the hang of that. You might have to try it a few times, but I'm sure you'll get it, and that will help you not go all the way down underneath the water. Okay, we went all the way underneath the water. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, there's really no reason to... after you get into the boat, you just hit the triangle prompt 3 times and take off. Let me show you some variations of if you're too slow getting out of the water and some things that you can do.
Where should I put in?
Okay, same thing here. We're holding on sprint right now. Holding on sprint, a couple feet away from the corner, dive. Go down about 3/4 of the way in the water. Beeline again. We're cutting the corners. Going as fast as we possibly can go. Swimming as fast as we can. Just pushing forward. You can't really swim any faster. Climb out of the water. Climb out of the water. Settle. Go. There's the dialogue right there. So you're right in the perfect spot. So that means your timing is good. Okay. Hop up right at that rebar right there. Let go of sprint. Now you're going to jog. Hit the sprint button right there at the end. As you can see, we just bob. And then hit your triangle prompts. You're going to get shot up for sure. It's very rare when we don't get shot up enough to where we can get out of there. But as you can tell, we almost died right there. So that's why, that's the importance of making sure you're fully healed before you go in this and before you do this strat. Okay, let me show you a couple of variations on what to do if you are late getting out of the water, or just some safer ways to do it. Let me show you some safer ways to do it here. Okay, we're going to sprint, and then we're going to dive into the water. All this is going to be the same. A couple feet away from the corner here, right here. 3/4 of the way in the water. Beeline it all the way. Also, one variation is you don't have to get up where that ramp is. You can get up right here. Same thing, a little bit easier.
Move up! Got it!
So that's one variation of just getting out of the water and not messing with that bridge at all. You just get out of the water right in that spot right there. And you could argue that that's a little bit better because you're just going straight forward all the way. Let me show you something that you can do if things don't work out for you. If you're too slow, if you feel like you didn't get to that point before the guy started saying the dialogue, and I'll purposely go slower so I can show you what to do.
Control the perimeter. I don't want any more surprises.
Okay, I'm pretty slow here. So I'm like, man, I'm not going to make it. So what you want to do, hide behind this cabinet right here. Now there's going to be a guy right in front of us that's going to come up. He's going to look around, and he's going to leave, and make sure he leaves fully because he's going to do a little spinny-do. Okay, spinny-do. There it is. Now we're just going to go. Okay, you want to stay crouched right here. This time, we're going to be a little bit more stealthy. Prone down and let yourself fall down in the water. Now go all the way over to the boat. They've already spotted me, but sometimes when they spot you, it's actually better because they're hiding. See, they're not shooting me. That's what I'm talking about. It's actually better. And a lot of times, you know, they'll barely hit you. So you can do it that way too if you want to. That's if you're too far behind. You think of any other scenarios? I don't think there really is any other scenarios. Yeah, because you're either quick or you're too far behind. Yeah, Corey. Yeah, those are the only two scenarios that you can have or do in that situation. I mean, you could try to no, I think that's it. Yeah, you just do those two things. That's it. So, if you're not getting out of that water, if you're not getting out of the water fast enough, just hide behind that cabinet and then just sneak up there and fall into the water. And kind of go over to the side like that. But to make things easier for yourself, just have her submerge right here and just sprint, swim over to this spot and go. I was definitely on time here, but I'm just showing you what to do if you're just trying to get through here and not really worried about speedrunning. If you're just trying to get through the mall, wait for this guy to do the spinny do. There it is. He'll do it probably about every time. Jump up here. I mean, you could just prone through here if you wanted to. You know, what you're trying to hide from right here is the guys on the other side, right down there. You don't want them to see us, and this lady over here.
It's a trespass.
There we go. Of course, you're gonna get spotted. You're gonna get spotted. No big deal. Just get in the boat. Get in the boat and leave.
Please, please.
Take off. That's it. So you got those two scenarios, and that's it. And every once in a while, now we've heard some horror stories of people climbing in the boat and the enemies throw in like a stun bomb or a smoke bomb in there or a grenade or something and blowing you up. like a pipe bomb or something. Obviously that can happen, but it's going to be like super rare. Yeah, it has happened, Lazu. Yeah. Yeah, it's super rare. It's super rare.
Got the engine
Yeah.
back up. Where should I put in?
So now I'm going to do it the speedrun way. So again, you know, you don't have to go all the way down. Just go about halfway down in the water. But make sure you're swimming very efficiently. Remember, this is based on timing. Get out of the water as fast as you can. Let her settle. Settle. Then go.
I don't want any more surprises today.
Okay, I'm pretty late, actually. Do a quick sprint. Hit your triangle. Get in the boat.
The trespass is down! Extra down!
And get out of there.
Move us! Gotcha!
You're gonna get banged up a lot. You're gonna get shot up a lot there, but if you've got full health, you're gonna be in a good situation.